Child abuse can be defined as an act or failure to act on the part of a parent or caregiver, which presents an imminent risk of serious harm or results in death. New Zealand has the fifth highest rate of recorded child abuse amongst 31 Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development countries. This illustrates a social problem that should be of great concern to all New Zealanders. Children are the future of our country. We must work together and acknowledge the faults of a society that often chooses to ignore its children. On average, between 7 and 10 children are killed each year in New Zealand by the very people trusted to care for them. Community environments can encourage transience, where incidents of abuse can either be ignored or easily hidden. In a time where 38.2% of adults are on an income of less than $20,000, social inequalities are inevitable. Increased inequality often raises the risk of child maltreatment. 40% of recorded abuse-related deaths between 2009 and 2012 were situated in the most deprived 20% of New Zealand, suggesting economic inequalities and poverty can lead to a higher rate of family violence and abuse. As a society, we must break the cycle of abuse. Children are malleable, and how they are treated as a child is more than often the foundations of how they will treat others as an adult. Education and understanding the responsibility as a caregiver is to enable our children the best possible start in life, regardless of economic situation, must be established and accepted by New Zealand as a whole. Community support is vital. Transience must be eradicated and a sense of kaitiakitanga established. As an Auckland-based mobile trading company, Kozoku, meaning family in Japanese, will sell customized sushi rolls. Kozoku has a vision to support its community socially, economically, and environmentally, ultimately contributing in solving child abuse as a social problem in New Zealand.
Meeting consumer needs whilst holding a competitive edge is important in order to be profitable. Therefore, understanding our particular target market and their spending motives is crucial. Considering cultural diversity as a key socio-cultural trend has encouraged awareness of multiculturalism within our business. With over 25% of New Zealanders with a foreign birthplace, we aim to accommodate a wide range of tastes with a diverse and adaptable menu. Locally sourced organic, free-farmed fruit, vegetables, and meats will be used wherever possible, ensuring a sustainable and high-quality product. Kozoko will use ingredients that are in season, low in salt, sugar, and saturated fats, and with little to no carbon footprint. This will encourage lower price, health consciousness, and sustainable living. Our vision is to not only offer a healthy takeout option, but also to educate, support, and accommodate communities Auckland-wide.
Kozoku aims to employ families who are involved with the Women's Refuge, Child, Youth and Family, or living below the poverty line. We want to encourage a family environment in our workplace and offer love, care and support to people who are often not receiving it elsewhere.
A stakeholder is an individual or group with one or more interests or shares in an organization. For Kozoku, our key stakeholders are customers, employees, suppliers, and the natural environment. Our customers will be of all ages, ethnicities, and socio-economic status. Therefore, Kozoku's customized sushi rolls will be at the lowest possible price while still using organic and locally sourced products. Because we are able to travel, we aim to use ingredients from that particular community, where possible creating cumulative causation. What we take from a community, we feel we need to balance that with an equal response of input. We aim to build relationships with our suppliers and know exactly where our ingredients are coming from. As Kozoku will be in different locations, we feel we need to respect local economies and contribute as much as we can to the particular community. Because our product is highly dependent on the quality of the ingredients we are using, we must be certain that we are getting the freshest and most sustainable ingredients possible. Ensuring positive relations with our suppliers may encourage a reciprocation of the best possible produce. We want to make sure that everybody in our business has an equal stake and knows their importance to us. Our business will be as successful as the staff we employ. This makes employees a key stakeholder to Kozoku. We will encourage a family environment where staff will feel like they have an equal stake in the business. Involvement of staff will be encouraged by sharing profits. We feel that as our success is dependent on the effectiveness of our employees, they deserve a share of any profits. As inequality has been acknowledged as an influence in risk of child abuse, Kazoku aims to encourage the wider community to acknowledge the benefits of equal shares. We also aim to give 20% of total profits back to the women's refugee on behalf of our organization as a whole. Therefore, employees will gain a sense of contributing in solving this social issue. Other incentives include providing a meal per shift and training to ensure safety of all employees. Another key stakeholder that will provide guidelines for the way Kazoku functions as an organization is the natural environment. Reducing pollution and creating an overall concern embraces Kazoku's vision of supporting the natural environment. Scarcity of resources and environmental pollution has put a lot of pressure on organizations to regulate the impact of their actions. Kazoku will send all organic waste to Greenworks, who compost and develop waste products. Used packaging calculates to almost 1/8 of waste in NZ landfills. Packaging used will not be typical styrofoam as Kazoku. We aim to use recycled plastic and paper bags with any excess recycling going to Renew Waste Exchange. Biofuel will be used to run our trucks supplied by Gull, who will also come and recycle any used cooking oil. Colmar Brunton Better Businesses reported that 88% of New Zealanders surveyed would increase spending on environmentally sustainable products, thus indicating that sustainable business practice not only benefits the environment but can also reduce disposal costs and increase resource efficiency and consumer demand.
Sustainability can be described as the maintenance or increase in total stock of different types of capital. Capital includes the three pillars of sustainability: economical, social, and environmental. Kazoku will achieve economical sustainability by offering a desirable product at a fair price. Being mobile, we will be able to easily change location if demand in a certain area is not covering costs. Because we plan to control waste and have a high level of resource efficiency, we feel that losses in possible revenue will also be low. Kazoku will be environmentally sustainable through reduction of waste and pollution emissions. Our organisation will strive to control our necessary waste by recycling both organic and plastic materials. In the food industry, we feel that organic waste is a huge issue. Therefore, we aim to reduce this by sending any excess waste to Greenworks, where it will be used to make organic products and compost. Kazoku, being a mobile trader, risks emitting carbon. Therefore, we plan to use biofuel provided by Gull, who will also recycle any excess used cooking oil for us. Finally, Kazoku will be socially sustainable through ethical responsibility and emphasis of kaitiakitanga. We will focus on offering a product at the lowest possible price while still maintaining high standards of nutrition. By sharing profits, we feel we are reducing inequality and increasing overall corporate culture. Kazoku aims to give a percentage of profits back to a cause that will be held close to our hearts. We also plan to advocate education and acknowledgement surrounding child abuse in communities Auckland-wide. As an organisation with a certain amount of power, we feel we have the responsibility to be guardians of our society and environment, now and for future generations, supporting the Māori idea of kaitiakitanga. We will reduce our impact environmentally while increasing overall satisfaction for employees, consumers, and society as a whole. Being socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable will satisfy the triple bottom line of sustainability. The utilitarian view of ethics is that the right action is the one that produces the greatest possible balance of happiness over unhappiness. Our vision is to reduce inequality through shared profits, reduce environmental impact, and educate and support communities, ultimately influencing society as a whole and contributing in the reduction of child abuse. Kazoku would therefore be seen as ethical as we maximise happiness over unhappiness and create a win-win situation for all stakeholders involved. Child abuse in New Zealand would be seen as an unethical option according to Count's ideals. However, Kazoku, with an organisational commitment to contributing and finding a solution to this social issue, could be seen as ethical. Kazoku aims to influence as many people as possible to stand up and say no to child abuse, which could be a categorical imperative and would be seen as a universal law of morality in Kant's eyes. We feel that everyone is equal. We want to encourage a family environment where everybody has a stake in the business.